Right, let's pop you back to the Brigitte Mabandla Justice College. That's where the first of 3 witnesses has now just taken his oath before the Madlanga Commission. Let's listen in.
Services, and of which 30 years I've been employed as a crime scene investigator in the environment of Local Criminal Record Center, LCRC, and I've been in the rank of the captain for 6 years.
Thank you, Captain. Can you just tell us more about the Local Criminal Record Center? What is that?
A Local Criminal Record Center it's a local office at a local level or at a station where it deals with cases where where attends to all crimes of sins where the crime has been committed. It can be a murder, housebreaking, etc., etc. But it's under CR and CSM, which is a criminal record and crime scene management, which is a component. And the Local Criminal Record Center is a sub-component and under the division of forensic services.
Okay. You also mentioned that you were draftsman. What would a draftsman be doing within the police services?
It's a fully qualified, trained police officer who draws cash plans and can also who can draw cash plans.
Okay. And in paragraph 2, you talk about your role at crime scenes. Can you just elaborate on that, please?
I'm ordinarily called on crime scenes to ensure the optimization of the form of evidence collected on point of view and to a certain collection of exhibits to take photographs, including exhibit collections, fingerprints, related cases as well. I do attend to that, and also to assist in the dispatching of exhibits from the crime scene to the respective laboratory and to ensure that the exhibits are not compromised.
And you say in your statement that you generally arrive at the crime scene after the investigating team. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Now, in paragraph 3, you would have heard the chair's question to me about takedown operations. Before we get into your paragraph 3, can you tell us why do you call it a takedown operation?
I think a takedown operation is an operation where it's a planned operation where there is a J50 has to be executed.
Okay, and the J50 would be a warrant of arrest?
A warrant of arrest, that's correct, Commissioner.
So why don't you just call it a warrant of arrest execution operation? Well,
ever since I've been in this career, that's the term that are familiar to me, and then that has been used up to my knowledge, up to the best of my knowledge.
Okay, I think then we'll stick to that term if the chair is fine with that.
No problem at all.
Thank you, Chair. So can you just tell us what is your involvement at a takedown operation as compared to a crime scene, which you referred to at paragraph 2?
On the takedown operations, my involvement would be to be on standby. When the J50 is being executed or warrant of arrest is being executed by the certain respective police officers, that will be investigating officer would be leading that team, and then later, when they do find where there's an activity where it requires our expertise as the crime scene investigator, and then we are called later to come and process. But we are not being part of the execution of the J50 and so forth.
Okay, if we can then go to page 2 of your statement at paragraph 4. You speak about your involvement with the PKTT, which is the Political Killings Task Team. Can you elaborate on that?
Commissioner, let me start by explaining the PKTT. PKTT is a political killings task team that deals with the political related cases. I was deployed at PKTT on December 31 in the year 2023 until April the year 2025, where I was a tactical commander for LSRC, which entails leading the PKTT evidence collection team. This was a very important role to the lawful collection and preservation of evidence as critical experts of any criminal cases, and if the integrity of the evidence collection and process is compromised, it may impact the admissibility of evidence. And it must be also that prior to joining the PKTT, I was attached to the local criminal records center in Richards Bay, where I am stationed currently as the CSI commander. In fact, I was there before my deployment to the PKTT.
After April 2025, did you go back to Richards Bay?
That is correct, Commissioner.
And why did you go back?
Commissioner, there was the task team, our task team coordinator came and addressed us. Yes.
Let me give context.
Yes.
You are part of the PKTT from 31 December 2023, and as we speak, my understanding is that the PKTT has not been disbanded. It still exists.
Yes.
So why did you go back if the PKTT still exists?
Okay. On the PKTT, it consists of a different role players, which was myself under forensics, and there was also forensics, which included LSRC and ballistic, and there was the crime intelligence in that team. But we were addressed by our project coordinator to withdraw from the team, to go back to our offices, because there was some letter of disbandment of the team. So, but the rest, like a detection team, were left behind just to oversee the dockets that they were still having on hand.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Captain Wanda, at starting at paragraph 5 of your statement, you deal with the takedown operations of 6 December 2024 and your involvement. Can you take us through how you got involved in the operation and what was the operation?
Perhaps, Captain Wanda, before you do that, let me ask a question arising from paragraph 4. And the question is, before you joined the PKTT and you were based LCRC, am I correct that you would be called out to crime scenes even before you joined the PKTT? You would be called out to crime scenes to do exactly the work that you described? That
is correct, Commissioner.
And so what difference, if at all, did it make that now you are located within the PKTT? You're a member of the PKTT. What qualitative difference did that make?
There's no difference.
Okay. So when the PKTT is at a scene, or the detectives are at a scene,
yes,
they would call out from the LCRC,
yes,
that they require people.
Yes.
Okay. And in terms of time that it takes for you to be on the scene when you are from the LCRC or when you're part of the PKTT, did that make a difference at all? The quickness and response
there would be a
time.
difference, yes.
In what way? Can you explain
on
that?
the PKTT, the reaction time was much quicker compared to the LSRC.
And why is that the case? Practically, why is it that? What does that matter?
For special, let me start on the PKTT. On the PKTT, you are there as readily available. You are 24 hours on standby. But on the local criminal records center, you are on standby as well, because we do get members standby for any serious cases. But in between, during the course of the day, you receive other cases as well that you had to attend to, different cases. As I started earlier on explaining the cases that we attend to. So the reaction time might be not the same, yes. More especially if you are called at night, you have to wake up and get dressed and also proceed to the scene. Or else the case gonna go from the station to the radio room, from the radio room to the member on standby. So that causes just a bit of a time delay. Yes.
So the difference is the response time.
It's a response time, that's correct.
All right, thank you, Ms. Numi.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi.
Can I just follow up on that?